If this is in season. Oh my god. Ah, okay. Our community's newspaper that says, here's the list of fruits that are in season. This thing tastes okay. You can't find your glasses? There's that man.
What's that?
Oh, they look good.
It's hard to make them eat. Here.
Thank you.
Wait, what's that?
A plum. I saw a caboodle the other day. Anyways, I'm gonna just put on some makeup because I don't like to be out in public like this. So, like I was saying, I do have a lot of makeup. I got this great spray by e.l.f. It works like a charm. Also, I love this brush at Target. It's like a blush brush, the RT200. Start off by wiping off the makeup from last night with a makeup remover. Go with your gut. I like that.
This was a Maybelline concealer. I believe it was 24 hour.
Learned to do it on the hand.
That's a beat up Kylie's Honey palette.
And look at this. Oh my god, that's a sad story right there.
Beat your face for the gods, darling.
I went from NARS to this. Like
Narcissus.
Well, I didn't get my neck, so can't skip the neck. So this is the I got it because it's matte and it's 24 hours, so I want it to last all day. Next, concealer.
This is where I use my Tarte shapewear to cover any dark circles underneath my eyes, any possible crow's feet, not that I have any yet, but that may be appearing on the sides of my eyes, any blemishes.
You get the point.
I like to pay extra special attention to my eyelids because the more concealer I place on them, as well as blending that in, is going to make a nice palette, a nice smooth area for when I start to apply my eyeshadow. This is when I would now apply some of my translucent powder. Although this is not KKKW baking powder, it's my cheap way of doing it. I like to use Kylie's blending brush to blend in the powder, or in your case, translucent powder. I like to start with my crease using a blending brush. I'm cutting my crease with a reddish dark tone to really make the crease pop.
I like to just start in my crease and just give it a little color.
Something I like to think about while I'm cutting my crease is I think of my eyes in 3 sections. The inner section I usually like a light color, something that's bright to open up my eyes. I try to sometimes use something shimmery or glittery, or maybe just something that's going to pop in the very inner corners. Working my way out to the center of the eye with something close to the same color but a shade darker, and then darkest in the outer corners. So here I go applying the lightest shade I have. It's like an off-white, almost cream color to my inner eyes to really open them up nice. Whoops, totally forgot to put on my Mara Badescu spray before I put on my makeup. Oh well. I still don't feel my inner corners are as bright or as light as I'd like them to be. So now I'm going in with a NYX Eye Brightening White Eyeliner to really make that pop. And so now I'm just doing the outer lids with a darker color than what my mid color is. So just think about whatever color you used in the center of your eyes and go a shade darker than that. If you want, use a brush that has a nice tip so you can give a wing tip on the end. And then you can continue that, making a little V coming underneath, giving a little line to underneath your eye as an eyeliner halfway to the center of your eyeball. And of course, do not forget to take your blending brush and blend that out well so it looks like an airbrushed look. Everyone has their preference of brushes, but as you can tell, I really like my Sigmas.
So our eyeshadow is done. It's blended. That's about as good as it gets for me.
I don't always use eyeliner, but if I'm going to, it's going to be Almay Noir Black. And I try to just put a little bit, not all the way into the inside of my eyes, unless I'm going for that look. Sometimes I'll even use the Almay liquid marker eyeliner if I want to go for an extra dramatic look. I used to be all about Better Than Sex mascara, and now I've turned into a CBD loving eyelash carer who wants thick fat lashes with volume, so I go for the Milk Makeup mascara with CBD oil.
One day John told me he loved me so much and that I don't even need makeup, and who knows, I think sometimes guys just say that to be nice, but like, do they really mean it? Then I go and do my contour.
I bought the best contouring palette. It's a Morphe contour palette. I found it at Ulta and is very reasonably priced. Something I learned from actually the Kardashians is a couple techniques. One is the 3. If you can make a big 3 on each side of your face, tucking the center curl of the 3 underneath your cheekbones and the bottom curl of the 3 on your jawbone, and just go as you will on the forehead. I like to, get the top part of my forehead nice and dark to make my forehead look a little smaller. Something I also learned from Kylie, which she recommends doing during your baking and brightening phase, is putting extra concealer on the chin and lower below the cheekbone area, just to keep that area nice and bright and uncovered by the flakes that could fall off from the contour. I also like to get the sides of my nose, this is particularly for me, a little darker because I feel like I have sort of a big nose and I like to hide it by shading the sides.
It's Gilly Hicks Blushed. Who doesn't want to feel blushed? By Gilly Hicks by Hollister. Oh, let's put on a little chapstick so the lips don't, crumble before I put some serious shit on them. Usually I have a pencil to draw them in before I put on my gel, but we're out of that, so we're just gonna gel them today. Just gonna gel. Usually I also brush them with a toothbrush before I even do this.
This though is one of my favorite products. It's Glossier's Boyfriend Brow. It does wonders to my eyebrows. Here I'm using Benefit's Benetint. I love it because it's a blush and a lip tint all in one. One of my favorite products of all time. So to top off my eyes, I want to just add like a little pop of color. So I'm adding some like hot pink glitter here. I love that look. Or some rhinestone.
Cream lip stain. I like that. Look at this. Okay, well that concludes my everyday makeup routine. Remember, this is more of like my glam going out look. So anyways, I hope you enjoy my video and I love you guys. I hope everyone has a wonderful night. Love you. Keep watching. Bye.